What's up, guys? So today I am planning to go to a Kia Stinger meet. It's basically Kia's made these special type of cars. Well, not really special, but the story is like a guy from Porsche. Kia hired a guy from Porsche to design their sports sedans, and they came up with the Kia Stinger. It's a very cool car. Unfortunately, they don't make them anymore. They discontinued in 2023. There's still a lot of enthusiasts that drive the car. It's not a very well-known car. It's known but not very well known. It's uncommon but it's not rare. So it's a car that catches a lot of people's attention. They see it, they're like, wow, what is this? What kind of car is this? A lot of the people in this kind of group, enjoy the car a lot. They like having that little mystery to it. They like having something unique. They like having something of their own. So I'm going to a Kia Stinger meet. I had a Kia Stinger since 2021. I saw the first one in 2018 at a car wash, and I was like, dang, I need to get this car. I have to get this car, whatever the cost may be. And luckily I got stock thing in 2021. I'm forgetting what it was called, but I got lucky with that, and here we are. So long story short, we're gonna head over to the Kia Stinger meet. I'm gonna record some footage over there, see some of the different cars, see some of the mods they have on there, check out what mods I want to get on my car, and then after that I will hang out, go see a movie, all that fun stuff. And then unfortunately I have to study. So lately I've been studying for the LSAT. There's always been a thing where I already did master's school already at University of Chicago, and I took a law class there, and I was always like, yeah, should I do the LSAT, should I not? Long story short, I met a couple of attorneys, a couple of professors. Everyone has encouraged me to do it. They have some courses where, at some law schools where you could take part-time, where you could basically go at night and then still work a full-time job. So it may take a little longer, 4 years instead of 3 years, but hey, it's still an opportunity where I could go out there, make a difference, have a skill set under my belt, and try to change the world bit by bit. That's what I've been doing. Studying for the LSAT every day, getting used to that grind. Sucks. I don't want to study. I like studying, but I'm studying that. I'm trying to keep up with my French. I'm listening to the French podcast every day, learning Ukrainian 3 times a week, trying to keep that refreshed in my brain too. So there's a lot of little stuff here and there, and then I want to start getting my body in shape. I think mentally I got most of the stuff I want to do down, but it's also important to have that physical attribute too. So the next footage you see will be at the Kia Stinger meet. We'll see some cool cars, some cool mods. Yeah, we'll go from there. So that's a little update about me. So I feel like a lot of people don't put their wins and put their motivations up there. I want to get a Porsche before I'm 30. That's the goal. I also want to get a nice condo before I'm 30. That's the goal. There's a lot of different goals I have. I want to be able to, be a politician, own a business, stuff like that. I have a lot of different aspirations and goals. A lot of the aspirations and goals make me have to follow up with a lot of different people, always be on people's kind of butts to make sure they're doing what they're doing. Just like insurance companies or whatever the case needs to be, following up with the banker that said they're going to call back, because people don't really advocate for you. You have to advocate for yourself, and I think that's always truly important. A lot of times where you advocate for yourself and you get told no, and that no doesn't necessarily mean that it's over with. That no doesn't mean it's done. This is it. No means this little path you're trying to take is a temporary roadblock to the long-term goals. There's been a couple ups and downs with my journey about what I'm trying to do, and a little bit of hardships and stuff like that, setbacks, but that doesn't mean the grind is going to stop. That means I'm just going to keep going and going and going. So again, we'll see you guys at this meet, and let's go. All right.
Here's your ballot to vote, and then if you want to compete in the Best in Show, you want a number? You want a number?
No, I'm good.
Right.
I'm still trying to mod my stuff, so you're good.
Right here, right in there.
All right, thanks.
I'm not sure. I think you probably got to buy like at least $10 worth of food there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Where's Ramiro at? I mean, all right, man. They have some cool looking cars over here, especially the green one. The black coated wheels.
Hurry up for a range. Look at that roof corner.
Mine's a 21. I still got to do some more work to it. Right now, it's just more cosmetics, a little intake. Which one is it? This is not the side one.
Totally different. All your water collects in these channels here. It drains out right here.
That's pretty dope. This one's pretty dope too. I always wanted to get a back spoiler, and you can see this is how my car will look if I did that. Yeah, that's pretty nice. God, it's hot again. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
This is.
So we're just going back to Lombard, straight back to where you
Oh, dang, perfect. Right?
Yeah.
You say, I hope.
Lucky you.
Yeah, that's lucky me.
Now I gotta drive back.
That's perfect.
Where'd you park?
Over there. See the black one near the green?
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Which is, in my opinion, the way to go. So it was worth the money for that.
Oh, where'd you get this?
That's from KDM Racers. So they're another one of our sponsors as well.
Just got done with the meet. As you saw some of the footage, there's some really cool dope cars. So now we're gonna drive, do a little cruise and up until Lombard. A little ice cream shop. It's pretty dope. One of my boys is up front. You can check out his car right now. Little cruise to see some of this footage, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, guys. So that is a wrap. The show's over. It was a good show. I can't even remember. I mean, it was cool. I met a lot of cool people. Everyone had cool mods, cool cars. You saw some of the cars in the video. I couldn't record every discussion because the thing I'm using, the little GoPro thing, it ran out of storage again. So I guess I had to cut down on some storage and, you know, try to build it up a little bit. And I need to stop saying that's one thing I need to stop doing, is saying when I'm talking. But yeah, it was cool. I met some really cool people. I met a guy that got his car specifically imported from Korea. I guess one of his family members works there, and he got it specifically, the specific model and everything like that, specifically shipped to a specific dealership, and he got the car when they were still making them. So that's pretty dope. That's like pretty cool. I didn't win any prizes. There was a raffle going on. I sadly didn't win. But, you know, I'm going to go out there and, you know, do it again. You know, I met some people there now. We go out and do some cruises and stuff like that. And it kind of made me appreciate about, you know, a little bit what I had. You know, this is a club where people are appreciating their Kia Stingers. I love my Kia Stinger. I think it's a cool car. I got it in 2021. I don't really see too many cars out there like that. But I do want to get a Porsche 911 in the future, and I know that's my dream car, and that I will get it. But the real discussion, or the thing in my head, is what am I going to do? Am I going to trade in this car? And I don't think I will. I think somehow, some way, I'm going to try to keep this car and get the Porsche. But you know how that goes. But anyway, so guys, how you guys like this video format? If you guys kind of like this, I cut down my little rah-rah speech a little bit. So if you guys want me to talk a little more about self-preservation and like motivating yourself and trying to get out there and do stuff in life and stuff like that, you know, if you guys want the videos to be a little longer than that, you know, that's all, I could do that. If you guys like kind of this day in the life videos where I kind of give you what I've been thinking about, you know, so you can see some of the day-to-day, see some of my life about what's going on, we could do that too. Just let me know what format you want to do. You know, I'll try to differentiate things a little bit. I'm gonna start my workout journey. I look like I'm in shape. I am, but I found out I'm like 19% body fat, so that's something I'm gonna try to work on and get that down. You know, I'm studying for the LSAT, so to try to go to law school part-time, and you know, I have some other endeavors out there, just starting a business, updates. I'll give you guys updates on that, stuff like that. So thank you guys for coming out. We're gonna end the vlog here. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. I know there's a few subscribers that are coming, and if you're new to this channel, this is what it is. You know, this is how it is. Day in the life of Julian. You know, motivation and stuff like that. And again, I think actually one more thing. I think I forgot. It made me appreciate the Kia Stinger, like what I have now, what I have in life, what God has given me now. I appreciate it, and you know, and I know God has put me in a place where to succeed further, and also appreciate what He has already blessed me. And I think that's incredible, and I think that's something to remember on my journey when I do get the Porsche, when I do get the house, when I do get more finances coming in, to kind of appreciate what I have. And that's why I think I'm going to keep the Kia Stinger. I think it kind of shows a lot of what I built up for and what I've done, and yeah, and then we'll go from there. So thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the few people that keep watching. I appreciate more people that are going to come and see it. We're going to keep posting. We're going to keep posting. And hey, if it's just 5 views every video, then it's 5 views every video. At least I'm reaching at least 5 people out there. So thank you guys again, and I'll see you. Peace.